I mean, you probably run across somebody that's going to be very surface level on all of it. And
Right.
these things happen, but as the relationship grows and you actually do the studying, you have to open up a little. And I think that can be difficult for us, especially men sometimes to do. I think the better relationship you have with the person, the easier it is, because
Right.
they've probably been with you through plenty of vulnerable moments. So that does take away a lot of it.
Yeah, it kind of takes away some of the sting of that, right? Because I think most of the times when I've, felt vulnerable, the thing that's in the back of my head is that the person that I am being vulnerable with is going to equate it to weakness.
Right.
And instead of that there is some strength in vulnerability, that there's some strength in, admitting that you're wrong or admitting that you don't know.
Yeah.
And that if they equate, the vulnerability that I'm showing, if it's immediately equated to weakness, how that's going to affect, our relationship, their perception,
Right.
my ability to, lead or to do whatever. Or what they perceive my ability to do those things are. Like it starts this weird bit of just like mental analysis that can put you in a place where you say no really, really quick. And that not only does that make the most sense to say no, but it also seems like the best strategic decision.
Right.
Is to like, no, I'm not going to be vulnerable with Josh because Josh is going to think I'm weak, and Josh does not hang around with weak people, and therefore Josh won't hang out with me anymore, and he's going to recommend that his wife tell my wife that I'm not a good leader. So there we go. We're not being vulnerable with Josh, and this was the best decision of this thing, right?
None of that has any basis.
Right.
I mean, I've done that personally, like things that I've gone through or put myself through or chose to do. I remember I was struggling for a while and didn't tell anybody. They had no clue because I didn't want them to think less of me. And that is part of that attack from the enemy, I'm sure, putting some of those little, hey, you don't want to tell them that. They're never going to trust you. They're going to think so little of it. I mean, because you really messed up, man. You should probably keep that to yourself. And and then to feed into all you were saying, for sure. Yeah,
it compounds, and some of that is because we let it get that way. Some of that is because our ego and our pride like protects itself in that way.
Yeah.